everyone. Coach Sullivan here again with MJS Coaching Football. I'd like to thank my subscribers, and to those who haven't yet, I really hope you do. Just completed my 38th year coaching football, and I was a defensive coordinator, but over that span, I've been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. What I'd like to talk to you about in this presentation is one of our Greyhound family blitzes that we call Bingo. Okay, so this is 3-4 Bingo Trio, which is the coverage. It's a Greyhound Blitz. I'm going to show it to you versus 11 and 10, okay, on purpose. It's good versus any and all personnel groups. It's good versus every and all scheme. Now, the Blitz family, Greyhound, including Bingo, was devised to take care of zone read, RPO, and power read. You know, the burgeoning schemes in college football and now trickling down to high school, as I'm told and see on tapes. Okay, so this was designed to attack, again, zone read, power read, RPO, but we utilize it versus two-back power, ISO, counter schemes, gap schemes. I mean, it's good versus everything. Okay, but I'm only going to show it to you today versus zone read, power read. But I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, so this is out of our base. So non-subscribers, you're going to have to push the button so you get access to this. Okay, I'm going to tease you a few times in the presentation today. So the key terms are, first off, Bingo. Okay, and the last term is versatility, and the versatility starts with the name. Okay, Bingo. First letter is the dog defender. See, Greyhound, as we're going to show you, is a dog and a go off the same side. So a B, okay, it's backer. So it's going to be an inside linebacker, backer or inside linebacker. So it could be either one, okay? And then the O means it's the outside linebacker. So typically, the backer and the dime line up on the same side. Okay, non-subscribers, you're going to have to push the button and learn why, okay? But there are going to be cases where they're not on the same side, so then it becomes backer and the outside linebacker, the rover. Doesn't matter, as long as the outside linebacker and inside linebacker are working together. Okay, so again, there's your versatility. All right, it's not a good idea to create a different form of the blitz to meet every possible scenario. Going to get too confusing, and then or have a million different alignment rules or oversimplify, and they're always on the left no matter what, because you might have bad matchups. So non-subscribers, push the button, please. Okay, so the backer or the inside linebacker is the dog, the dime or outside linebacker is the go. Okay, it's an inside-outside linebacker combo. The dog defender in this case is the backer, again, or inside linebacker. I went through the versatility just in the name, which means, see, this shows you it's versatile versus everything. They have force versus the run to them. That's all schemes. They have, therefore, run away. They have the boot. They're playing for the quarterback. Okay, now specific. Zone read, they got quarterback, and I'll show you that. Power read, okay, when the power read's coming to them, so in other words, they're blitzing opposite the back, they take the outside. They're going to take the near threat when it's going away from them, which means they're blitzing the side of the back. Okay, so I'll show you that. Versus pass, they have outside cage with peel versus running back flare 2 per the dog rule. So non-subscribers, once again, push the button. So that's it, non-subscribers. I'm done with the teases. From here on out, the stuff you can't pick up because you're not subscribed, hope that gets you to push the button. All right, so now number 3, the go defender. That's the dime or outside linebacker. Again, good versus everything. Spill run 2. You now bend and chase, run away, right? Okay, you have the dive versus zone read. I'll show you that. Again, power read. You have the inside defender when it's coming to you. So in other words, blitzing again, opposite the back. You're going to take the far threat when it's going away from you. So again, I'll show you when we're blitzing from the side of the back, okay? Versus pass in this order. You got screen, no screen. You got draw, no screen or draw. You take the quarterback. Okay? Now, number 4, stick is an automatic. It's not a tag to an existing blitz. It's automatic. So the DN calls side sticks A, which bumps nose A away. Boom, done. Every single Greyhound blitz, including bingo. Okay, so now let's get to the versatility. I already talked to you about it starts with the name. Okay, and we present it to the players that way from the first day of install. Okay, cannot assume anything. This is versatile when you're game planning. It's versatile when you're trying to make game adjustments. And that's the most important, in my opinion, of the two, making the game adjustments. You have the best game plan ever. If you can't make an adjustment, it's irrelevant. You always anticipate your opponent will have an answer. You've got to have a comeback. That's the chess match portion of it, right? So the first thing I'm going to do to show you versatility is we teach bingo and install it, and let's say the game plan is backer and dime are going to execute it, no matter what. Okay, so that's assuming they're going to be on the same side, okay? Or it's going to be the backer and the outside linebacker. So Rover, if you're on the side of the backer, Lucky Ringo, you're in the blitz, dude. Okay, so that'd be a Reno call. Or it's either inside linebacker or outside linebacker. So let's just say it's going to be predicated on we're definitely coming from the side of the back. So that could be the Mike and the Rover. Then they execute. See how already you got the adjustments? It's flexible. Bottom line is it's flexible. Okay? The last part of the flexibility, our players just learn the rules, dog and go. Okay? Dog and go. Bingo is an inside-outside linebacker. That means the inside linebacker is the dog, outside linebacker is the go. Okay? On the side of the Lucky Ringo, which we can play with. So we might start off with we want to call it to the back, and then they change tendencies. Now, okay, guys, we're going to call it away from the back. So that switches. So they just know inside linebacker is the dog, outside linebacker is the go. Again, there's your versatility. So up top here, I have 11 personnel formation we call gun Dallas. The away means the halfback is offset away from the tight end. That's how we set it up in our columns in the huddle. On the bottom, it's both middle of the field. 10 personnel we call gun Detroit, 2 by 2. East, there's no tight end, so East means he's right. Okay? So again, we're in our base 3-4 that we run everything out of. Base package means we have 2 high safeties to everything and minimum box numbers. You're welcome, non-subscribers. So the offense I'm going to do in green. The defense I'm going to do in black. Okay, I'm not in any way, shape, or form going to talk about the coverage except show you the safety spin. That's it. Okay? So up top here, one of the things you got to teach your players, right? Halfbacks offset. Now, before I even get into that, yes, we can run it against pistol, but that involves even more film study to determine the tendencies. Okay, so it's easier for me to explain bingo with an offset back. But yes, you can do it against pistol. All right. So when the offset back, okay, to the side of the offset back is your zone read potential. Away from it is the power read potential. And I'm not talking about MAC motion. This is no MAC motion coming away from the back. That's a whole nother presentation, okay? So subscribers know what I'm talking about. So up here, right? Bingo. It's a Ringo, Ringo, Ringo. He says Buffalo just to let everybody know he's doing it. Buffalo, Daytona. Those are the code names. Buffalo, Daytona, okay? So the zone read, there's the dive. There's the quarterback, right? So we can make sure we understand the dog has the QB, right? The go has the dive. So now on the snap of the football, or prior to the snap of the football, excuse me, the backer, since he's blitzing off the edge, he's coming from inside first. He has to hedge to the edge, right? So he hedges to his landmark. Heels of the DN, the ball snapped, okay? He's the dog blitzer, near hip of the back, defensive line, right? Executes the stick. the outside linebacker blitzes from where they are. So there's the dog. See that? So see, he bends, takes the dive, he takes the quarterback. There it is. Okay, now the safeties. Hot to 2 on the snap. Screws down, reading surface, and then hot to 2 on the snap. Roger. Ringo equals Roger. Lucky equals Louie. He rotates middle while reading the surface. There it is. Safety spin in the direction of the blitz. All right? So now the power read. This would be a scenario where the power read's going away. Okay? Near threat away for the dog. Far threat away for the go. Down here, I'll show you power read coming to them. Okay? Because it's going to be blitzing opposite. So we're going to get to cover both. So now, power read. Let me erase this. Power read. Right? Start with the dog. The dog's here now, right? Near threat is the quarterback. Far threat is the go. Now, that being said, okay, it's more likely than not that the dog will get there first because the outside linebacker is coming from a detached alignment. But if the go ever got there first, he's not going to let the quarterback cross his face. He's going to tackle him to answer that question. Okay? But when the power read's going away from him, the near threat becomes the quarterback for the dog. The far threat is the bending, chasing, go defender. And he's got orbit. He's got to make a play here as well. We got guys who've got to play some football. Okay? But that's how it works versus 11. Zone read side, power read away. Okay? Now down here, 10 personnel, middle of the field. It's Liz, the last one, non-subscribes. You're going to push the button to find out why. So backer and dime are together on the left. It's a lucky, lucky, lucky. Consequently, it's a Louie, Louie, Louie. So the first threat over here, since the back is away, is power read. Okay, so again, versatility. We might say middle of the field, we're going to call bingo. You guys run it. Regardless of where the back is. Woo, hot marker. Okay, see again, there's the built-in versatility because they have an equal tendency to go power read and zone read. And I'll show you how we cover that over here. Okay? So now, same deal, right? Before the ball is snapped, snap indicator. Edge to the edge. Ball snapped. Stick. Dog. Go. Right? So here comes the power read. Outside when the power read's coming to him. There's the outside. He's going to get a face full of the dog defender. See that? Inside 2. It's coming to him. That's the quarterback. So I'm not sure if the quarterback would see the go. If he didn't, he's going to get a face full of the go. If he did, he's going to give it, and therefore the outside gets a face full of the dog. This is why we created the Greyhound family blitz right here. Okay? So leave the blitz. And let's just say for a second that now it's the zone read. Right? Well, here's the go, helping with the dive still. Right? The go, zone read, dive. Well, that's also if you're coming opposite the back. That's no different. Dives on either side. Okay? Quarterback on zone read. Well, that's not going to be an option But you still have, right, boot. So if this were ever a fake and a boot, that's what he's playing for. Oh, well, we called it, and they ran the zone read. Watch how this works. Built in, inside linebacker on the side of the halfback. If you're not in a blitz, which he's not, you're automatically static, which means he's reading the mesh. And if the quarterback keeps it, he's inside quarterback. He's got orbit. There's no pitch threat. He's outside quarterback. If he reads the ball's coming up on RPO, he has a coverage move. These guys are in coverage. I'm not getting into the coverage. Remember that. But we have the zone read covered over here if they ever ran it away from the blitz. See how that worked out? Again, safeties spinning in the direction of the blitz. And that is bingo. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, to my subscribers, I thank them. To non-subscribers, I'm hoping I tease you into subscribing. To all, I hope any questions you reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com. It's starting to happen. I'm learning more football. I know I'm helping people on the other side of the screen, and that's what this is about. So I'd like to also thank YouTube for this platform, which is making it all possible.